Hello, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm doing a little walk and talk right now because it's on my mind and I don't want anybody to fall into the trap that I fell into recently. I wanted to talk about my experience with a plant called Kratom. Kratom is a plant from Malaysia, I think, and it's been used for thousands of years. It has a nice little effect when you consume it. It's just comes in either pill form. You can get little extract uh, extract pills that are concentrated, really concentrated, ridiculously stronger than a Percocet, I would say. And you can buy them at the head shop right down the street, or I think even 7-Eleven sells it. Anyway, there's all these kava bars that also, one of the main offerings is kratom. And so it's been about 6 years since I've been off of hard drugs, and I will skip to the end to say everything is fantastic and life is good. I've never been better in my life than I am today. So, and one of the things that has really spurred a whole new appreciation, a renewed appreciation for life and living, and how precious it is to have one's faculties under one's control fully, uh, is the time that I've had dealing with this thing. So I spent about 3 months. I started consuming this thing. It started to become like a daily thing about 10 months ago when I moved down here from Minnesota to St. Petersburg, Florida. I love this place. Anyhow, there's kratom bars. You can buy it anywhere. You can buy it at the gas station. These little extract pills, which are real trouble. They So basically, what happened with me is before I knew it, because the effects are very mild. It's not like it's like life changing or something like that initially. So what happened was before I knew it, I was using this stuff on a daily basis. It's just a plant, right? It's legal. You can get it all over the place. No big deal, right? Okay, so fast forward a little bit. I'm trying to discontinue my usage, and it is as painful as withdrawal symptoms. Then I mean, I've gotten off of, you name it, pain pills, heroin, meth. I mean, you name it. Okay, hardcore. I've got experience in this, so it was like a little embarrassing going to NA, Narcotics Anonymous, to talk about this. But that is where I ended up after about maybe 2 months of aggressively reducing my consumption, which led to some of the worst depression and withdrawal symptoms. Absolutely just terrible symptoms of getting off of this stuff. I literally was in bed, hardly able to have a conversation or go for a walk or anything like that for probably 2.5, 3 months. Okay. And I mean, it was brutal, absolutely brutal. So I took I didn't do anything. None of the things I loved or I love, getting out into nature, nothing. I was just stuck in bed, just suffering, absolutely suffering. And I mean, it got to the point where I was thinking about getting myself arrested for some low level something just so I could be absolutely sure, stuck in jail, that I couldn't touch this stuff because it was that insidious, that it just kept the negotiations. Just, if you've ever tried to do a fast, for those who've never used drugs, if you've ever tried to do a fast or eat a bunch of ice cream and then say no more, and then be like, well, maybe one, whatever, that kind of negotiation going on. And it was absolutely brutal. It woke up my addiction monster. I was a wreck. And this stuff is available. If you're 18, you can get this stuff. Extract pills right down the street, $8 a piece, and they're flying off the shelves. One pill is about as strong as a Percocet, and it's completely legal. And you know what? I don't have a problem with things being legal. I believe that adults should be able to do whatever they want with their bodies, but it's informed consent. People don't know what they're getting into. It's a trap. And you know, I was a little embarrassed going into NA because I was to a point where I just could not stand myself and I needed some extra support. So I went to a Serenity Village in Clearwater, and basically it was an all-day thing for me from like 11 to 8 o'clock at night. I was going to meetings every couple hours, every 3 hours or whatever. You know, I could just barely get through things without crying and just feeling terrible, you know, suicidal ideation, all this stuff, you know, and I'm prone to that sort of thing because, you know, anyway, I don't want to get off topic, but I could tell you some stuff. Anyway, so glorious day today. I feel so much better. Oh yeah, what I was going to say about going to NA, I found at least in my little group there about maybe 6 or 7 other dudes that were hardcore drug addicts like myself that also fell into the Kratom trap. One dude spent, I think he said something like $12,000 over the course of a couple years on the thing, because these extract pills, I mean, $8 a piece for one pill, it lasts like 3 hours. Okay, and then I'd be taking like 5, 6 of those in a day. And those things, in addition to the incredible addictive properties of the thing, also left me open to doing other things. Thank God I didn't relapse on any of my drugs of choice. I didn't drink, I didn't do meth or whatever, but I mean, it really did a number on me. And what I found was there was a whole bunch of other people that had that same problem. I've met people that were on it for like 12 years. And anyhow, it also, in addition, and mind you, I do have a history of a compromised liver because of my past drug use, but for some reason my liver's doing great about now. But I sustained a kidney injury as a result of this stuff, stage 2 liver or kidney failure rather. So that's been fun to deal with, but I am working with a holistic doctor and doing the most to support my health at this point. My control is back. I'm on my game like I haven't been really in years. And this is something, you know, the universe doesn't give me what I ask for. It gives me what I need. All things to get me to the next level of what I am to accomplish in this world. And this virtual reality game, it can be a little tricky sometimes, you know, so I forgive myself for, you know, all of the you know, kind of dumber things that I have done, impulsive and all of that stuff, but I embrace every experience as a necessary part of my spiritual growth. And I choose to make the most of it, learn from it, and love it, so I don't have to come back and do it again, because that sucked. That sucked shit. It really did. And so thank you to my friends that have given me the extra support in all of this during this really hard time. I'm back to it. I am on it, and I have big plans, and things are going swimmingly at this point in the day. So it's so great to be on the other side of some really terrible stuff. So with that said, that's what was the 3-month kind of hiatus that I took. So with that said, once again, watch out. I am on it now. I am on it, and I plan to make a full, if not full, near full recovery. And yeah, life is good, everybody. All right, peace, love, strength, and I hope you have the best day ever today. Bye.